And welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth. I'm joined today with my co-host Daniel.
Yes, sir.
And Junior. And today we're going to be going over Shazam, Fury of the Gods, starring Zachary Levi. You know, we're going to be doing a spoiler and non-spoiler review. Let us know what you thought about the movie down below in the comments. So as always, we're going to start with the non-spoiler review. Who is your MVP right off the bat?
We're doing MVPs instead of grades. Okay.
Yeah, I want to start with MVP.
Look, that's poppers. I'm probably gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to two people just because they play the same person in the movie. I'm gonna give it to Jack Dylan Grazer and Adam Brody for playing Freddie Freeman. I'll probably give it more to Jack Dylan Grazer because I think he did more than. But I think I'm gonna give it to Jack Dylan Grazer. What about you guys? What do you?
I was gonna go with him too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm a little horny.
Look, I would have given it to her too, bro. She's great. I think that plot really pushed the movie to a better. Like it made.
You think it elevated it?
Yeah. But go ahead. Who's your MVP?
Yeah, mine was Mary Bromfield, played by Grace Carolyn Curry.
Oh my God! What the hell? No, bro. I thought he was gonna go with the other one. I don't even think she's that cute compared to Rachel.
Oh no, my boy.
No. You went a whole different route. No. Okay. Cool.
You thought,
Then that did not elevate the movie. I don't need.
No, I'm saying yours. You thought yours elevated.
Yeah. Rachel Zegler playing Anthea.
No, I think she did a good job.
He's really horny on timeline. Dude, like there's no possible way you pick her.
She spent
over even the own Shazam family, bro. There's better Shazam family members than her.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like the torta.
Torta.
Yeah. Better story.
That had me dying on the thing because I didn't picture him as a torta until you told me. Then I
wasn't even talking about him being a torta.
No, about Pedro. Pedro's a torta.
I know, but I wasn't even talking about him.
Oh, who are you talking about?
There was just writing on the wall that looked like it said torta.
Oh, I thought you were, because you know how torta is like a pet person. That's what I thought you were talking about. It made sense. It lined up perfectly.
Yeah, it did.
One of the main problems when it comes to the actors and characters of this movie, one of the major problems is I feel Billy Batson, Asher, and Zach played two different people. Like Billy's very mature and Zach plays Shazam like a kid. Like a very small kid, like the way that is it Darla?
Yes, Darla is
the
little girl.
The little girl. So I feel like that's how she played that little girl right. Like that's how you play a little girl. Because it fits. Yeah, because it fits a little girl. But the way that Zach
should have played it more.
He's playing like if he was like something like 10-year-old.
Yeah, like a 5-year-old who just got superpowers. Yes. Not somebody who's already been a superhero in the first movie.
Yeah, he's already a grown adult at this point. He's gonna be 18.
And Billy is not even acting like that when he's like, in high school or whatever. He's not acting like an immature kid. Yeah. And Zach played it like an immature kid.
Well, it's weird because if you watch Shazam in like Young Justice, he plays it like that too. He plays it as a child, like even when he's Shazam.
Yeah.
So it was sticking true to that concept, I guess, but it's very inconsistent because, like, in Justice League Unlimited, Shazam plays a very mature, wise.
So do you think it's Asher's fault or Zach's fault? Like, do you think they should have came, or do you think I
think they're both at fault. There should have been like some communication there as to how you're gonna play the character.
I think there should have been a middle ground. I do think Asher went too mature and Zach went too immature.
Yes.
With the casting, and I would say that's probably what hurt my letter grade for this movie,
which is where I was gonna leave.
I want to say I do give this movie an A-.
Okay.
For the overall movie.
You hand out a lot of A's, my boy.
You do.
Yeah. No, because I think at the end of the day, if the movie's entertaining, A- is an entertaining movie, and it's an entertaining movie.
No, because there's still a lot of variables that go into the letter grade, not just entertainment.
No, there isn't. But this movie was thoroughly entertaining, and there were like 2 or 3 hiccups that I had with it, which went from A+ to A-.
Okay.
Because the hiccups are not.
Well, I'm not. I mean, over here bashing him, but my grade's not too far off. I'm at a solid B.
Yeah, me too.
Solid, both of you solid Bs.
Yeah, solid Bs.
Oh my God.
It was between B or B-, but it's a B.
I definitely want to bring this up before we go further into the film. This is our first matchup of Marvel versus DC. And I want to get your guys' opinion on who won the first battle of 2023. So we have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania versus Shazam: Fury of the Gods. What do you guys think won the matchup this time around?
Shazam blows it out of the water. Yeah. Which is, I can't believe we're saying that in 2023.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't just because, no, I can't. I didn't see Shazam.
No, we didn't. Nobody saw it.
No, but the sad thing is we were talking about it. It's probably not going to make that much money, even compared to Ant-Man.
But it should. It was a lot more entertaining than Ant-Man.
Yeah, let me look up, speaking of money, let me look up.
How much is the budget?
Yes.
125 million.
125, that's it. Wow, that's pretty pretty
I
low.
did my research before. Yeah,
That's pretty
but
low,
the thing
actually.
is, I don't even think it's gonna reach profitability because it made 30 million its first weekend,
Its
pretty
first
much
weekend.
around estimated.
Yeah.
For it to make like I don't know, I mean that's domestic too. So who knows what international?
I think
can be.
internationally it'll be between the 325 to 450 range.
Bro, I think that.
Or
That's
not
pretty
domestically, I'm sorry.
No, that's worldwide. Yeah, worldwide. No, I knew
yes.
what you were saying, but
Yeah.
I think that's too much,
Yeah, I
bro.
was gonna
Especially
say,
for
that still seems too high.
yeah, for the way that it's and it sucks.
325
because,
is reachable, I think.
Yeah.
like it was a good movie.
movie.
It doesn't have to be a great movie, but it was a good movie. It was far more entertaining than Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I definitely agree with you guys there. What's 1-0.
Yes. And I know the Marvel fans are going to come after us.
No, they're not. If they
They're
watch
going
this
to come
movie,
after
if they
us.
watch this movie,
That's
there's
the thing,
no way.
they didn't watch it. That's
Yeah.
what we just talked about.
I know.
No, they didn't watch
No,
it.
nobody watched it apparently. Only
Yeah,
us.
apparently
Dude, no,
nobody.
we were in the theater. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
So Ant-Man and the Wasp packed. It was packed when we
Yeah.
went.
It was more than halfway full.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Shazam, the only people were
Us,
in like
and
two
the
other groups, three
yeah,
other
the
groups.
couple behind us that kept laughing.
That
Yeah,
one shut
the
the
couple
fuck
next
up.
to us, and then the couple
Yeah.
in front of us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Total, there was like
three
10
groups.
people?
Yeah, 3 groups.
I was surprised with how empty it was. I think part of what hurt Shazam was everything going on with Warner Bros.
Preach, hey, preach.
Everything going on with Warner Bros. With James Gunn, with the recasting, even Black Adam. Like even Black Adam doing so bad hurt this movie.
We'll
think
talk
so,
more
too.
about it during the spoilers, but I don't know what the DCEU and the DCU are planning, but we'll talk about them in the spoilers because there's a lot of things to talk about in the end credit scenes and the ending of Shazam. But I do want to talk about your favorite subject, pacing. How did you feel with the movie? like yeah, what are some things that you think hit it out of the park, and what are some things that it should have worked on?
It wasn't too long and it wasn't too short. I think the length was good. I enjoyed the length of the movie.
Yeah.
I think there was parts where it dragged. Particularly in like the beginning, it was a slow start. I feel like, and the ending, I feel like the final battle part was a little long.
You know what's funny is that I feel like the opposite because I feel like everything was good and it got to the ending really fast. And
think so?
yeah, it did because the ending is really long. Like if you think about the final battle
No, I didn't
when
say-
it starts, like it starts like halfway through the movie, pretty much that whole sequence
Yeah.
of like fighting. So for me, I felt like they did a great job of packing everything they needed to pack into leading up to the start of the final battle. You know, like all the romances, all the themes of the movie, what it was trying to accomplish. I felt like it did a good job of packing that in the beginning of the movie.
Because that last final part was long.
What final part are we talking about?
Just
the
like-
dragon or the?
Yeah, the dragon when it comes out of the house.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where the fun.
Yeah, that's when. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's like
Yeah.
it starts really early. That's the
Yeah, I was about to start spoiling the movie.
No, I know. I mean, that's not a major spoiler.
No, we can talk about that
but-
more
but-
in depth. But that's like this. If you remember that part, that's
Yeah,
like
that
where
was
the
like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Yes. Yeah. So
Yeah, that was a good.
well, when I
Good
told
chunk
you,
of
right,
time.
I looked at the time and I was like, we still have an hour left. And
Yeah.
you laughed and I was like, maybe we don't have an hour left, but we did have an hour
did,
left.
yeah.
And I was like, damn, okay. Which is fine. I thought that was fine because I felt like everything beforehand, they didn't waste the scene. Like everything hit what it was trying to accomplish
Yeah.
for the movie. And it wasn't wishy-washy on the themes that it wanted to tell. And like, because at the end of the day, even if I don't connect with the themes, if the movie knows how to present the themes and is like doing a good job of staying consistent with it,
Yeah.
I think it's an entertaining movie.
Another thing that I like to bring up a lot is the editing, animation, CGI, all that stuff.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, I agree.
It was bad.
What do you think of the animation, of the CGI?
I mean, it was better than Black Adam.
It was better than Black Adam.
It was way
It
better
was
than Black Adam.
definitely a step up, but there was still scenes where you could tell
No,
It was really
it
bad.
where it was just like it looked so out of place. Like not to spoil it too much, but when they're fighting the older lady
Yes.
and they break the hole down into the floor, and then the two sisters come down.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're-
You
they're-
could tell they were clearly like dropped on like a cable.
Yeah.
Because they came just straight down.
Yeah, when they're
Like
fighting
no superhero landing, no nothing.
Hespera,
Yes.
Helen's character.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that looked out of place. And when
Yeah.
she threw Zachary Levi or Shazam into the wall, it looked like
out of
weird.
place.
Yeah, like it
Yes.
looked weird the way she
No, well, I mean that's just practical effects. I thought the CGI itself of like
Oh, no,
most of the
just-
monsters was really well. So I felt like I gave it more of a pass than Black Adam just because I did find it more entertaining. So I was like, you know what, the
You didn't
CGI
look
can be
at- yeah.
bad, but I understand what they're going for. And I
Yes.
was like, I gave him more of a pass. And
Yeah.
like, yeah, maybe we're hypocrites giving Shazam more of a pass than Black Adam. But Black Adam had more problems than just the CGI.
Yes.
So like, that's why I'm giving it a pass, because at least it knew what it was.
It made up for it in different ways.
At the end of the day, the CGI, as long as I can understand what's happening in the scene.
Because we
Yeah.
genuinely were laughing throughout this
Yeah,
movie.
genuinely.
Like they were making
You know-
some good jokes. Like
You know what makes it better is when we add our own jokes.
yes.
we always add our own little commentary, and it makes it just a little bit better.
Bro, I'm
Makes it more
telling you, bro,
enjoyable.
we need to start like watching the movie and just have us in commentary, because we would just knock it out of the park, bro. But I was a little scared because I was like, the people behind us look like people that'd be like, hey, shut the fuck.
I know,
they,
but
they were even louder than we were.
yeah, they were louder than we were.
No, but dude, it was a genuinely funny. I don't think people
was a
understand, bro. This movie, I told everybody about it. I was like, you're gonna have fun with this movie.
Well, we went to go watch the first Shazam movie
Yeah.
at the Orchard as well, and we enjoyed that movie. I
Yeah.
remember we left that movie and we were like, "Oh, hey,
It was a good
that
movie.
was a good movie."
Yeah, no, I definitely agree.
Who would have thought that the best DC movies were going to be the Shazam ones?
The Shazam.
It was a thoroughly fun movie, and I'm surprised that Rotten Tomato has it so low. It has 50% right now,
Yeah, it's at 50.
which is I just I don't understand what movies are.
It's like we said, there's already that
Bias.
prejudice.
Yeah,
that bias.
I do think so. And look, guys, we're the first ones to knock on DC. We're the first ones to put it down.
Yeah.
When it's down, we kick it even more. You know, like we're not scared to like call shit when it's shit. You know, and I don't think this movie was shit.
No, it
That was
definitely
far
not
from shit. I
Yes.
think it was fun, entertaining. The only hiccups that I have is that I do think Billy Batson had that disconnect between
Yeah.
his older and younger version, the CGI, and I kind of want to say just a disconnect from the DCU and the broader DCU universe. For the people who want to watch it, it starts Billy Batson in the second movie. He's already accepted that his mom left him, but now he's afraid that his second family's gonna leave him.
His adoptive family.
His adoptive family. So he's doing everything in his power to keep this family together while outside sources are trying to destroy the world again.
Yes.
That's pretty much the movie. I think it's a really fun movie. I do recommend this movie if you want to go watch it and check it out the second
If
week.
you want to have a good time and laugh, highly recommend.
Yes, especially if you have children.
Yes.
If you have children, they would 100% love it. If you're not a child, you would love it too as an adult.
Yeah. Yeah. This video is brought to you by Despop. That's us. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your Mima. It helps with our views. It helps with our retention. And we want to quit our day job. So please.
We keep bringing that up, but I do.
Yeah.
Like, we're transparent. What else?
my bag's hurting.
Yeah, my
bad.
back. I'm going to my second job after this. All right.
Yeah, bro. Like, we struggling, but it's okay because we love doing this. We love watching movies.
And we do it for the people, man.
The desk poppers out there. Okay, guys. So spoilers. Once again, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Let's bring up the biggest spoiler that Warner Brothers did. I knew.
This is what they've been doing.
No, well, I knew about that before, so don't worry about spoil. I knew about it. I saw it on Twitter. Trust me, it was all over
So
Twitter.
you just gave me a hard time for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
that's because you be spoiling for no reason.
you do, mother.
No, I figured he
You're
had
getting
watched
kicked
it.
from the
I
chat.
knew you don't watch trailers and
Yeah.
stuff. So
I don't like watching.
So the big trailer spot that they had was Wonder Woman being in the movie.
Yes.
And I'm like, Warner Brothers isn't the only
At fault. They're
at
not the
fault.
only-
No,
yeah.
Marvel did this with Mystique in the X-Men movies,
Yes.
Dark Phoenix. Trust me. Movie companies have a hard time not, which I get it. I understand. I saw this video that said that they have 3 seconds or like 5 seconds to get somebody's attention from a movie. So they put the best parts in those first 5 seconds
Yes.
because they know we're going to go watch it, but they're trying to get the general audience to go watch it. So I get it. I understand it. But how are you going to...
They're putting too much into these trailers.
They always have.
That
and
would
they
have
always
been
will.
fun because here's what happens. Billy Batson has a dream and we don't see Wonder Woman's face, but it's insinuated that it's Wonder Woman at
Yeah.
first. I really thought that was a day with Wonder Woman. I was like, motherfucker's going to Paris.
Who's in Paris?
Yeah. Yeah, he's having dinner with...
He was like, I don't know who was in Paris. I genuinely
I
don't know.
don't know. He's in Paris with Wonder Woman. Oh, it's insinuated that's her. And at first I was like, this is a little weird. And then after a while, they didn't show the face. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a dream.
Yeah.
Or they couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Well, they faceless cameos with Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Like I was like
Another faceless cameo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like another faceless cameo. Like I'm not surprised.
But she does come in the end, and that's what they
Yeah.
show in the trailers. But we'll talk about that more in the end.
So we talked about this a little bit when we were leaving the movie theaters. How much influence do you think James Gunn had on this movie? I know he took over like pretty late on, but
I don't think the director said that he put in his final copy in October, and I think James Gunn took over in November.
Yeah. So, but you don't think James Gunn like revised it or looked it over?
No, at that point you don't have time. He put in a final version of the movie. You know, like if you're trying to change something at that point,
it's already too late.
It's already
So we talked about the DCU going forward. I'm gonna jump right to the end and bring this up before I forget.
Go ahead.
When in the final fight, when he charges at the dragon with the staff, and he yells Shazam.
That was a cool moment. I just want to say that was a cool moment.
That was a cool moment. So the dragon, disintegrates. The sister dies.
The tree explodes.
Did you think that was the end of Zachary Levi's Shazam when they buried him and he was dead?
Look, if he's not coming back,
for a quick second, I thought it.
If he's not coming, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. For a quick second, I thought he was dead.
If he's not coming back, that would have been a great ending.
That would have been a great ending.
That would have been. I mean, I'm okay with the ending they had too, because Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
because Wonder Woman comes in and like pretty much saves him. But I thought that like the way that he was dead and the family was coming together, that's pretty much like telling you that it's the Shazam family at the end. Like he doesn't.
It's
make
not just
Shazam.
him. Yeah,
it's not just him. That was a great.
Because I was like, oh, like this is James Gunn resetting his universe. Starting fresh.
Yeah,
which I was okay with. I was okay with as much as I love Zachary Levi's Shazam. I was like, I'm okay with letting him
because
go.
you know what they could have done if they are gonna reset it with Flash. They could have just brought him back with the new universe, and he's like actually alive, right?
Yes.
And those events didn't happen. Like that would have been an easy out. And maybe people would call it cop out. Maybe we would have called it a cop out. But like at the end of the day,
I think right now DC does need some sort of a cop out.
Yeah. And it's okay. Like
and it's okay. Yeah. You got a new guy in charge and it's a new universe essentially.
But I will say I did love the ending. I did love the monsters, the Cyclops, I forgot what they're called. The
lion, scorpion.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys know this, but in Percy Jackson, there's a lot of these monsters too. And that got me excited for Percy Jackson. Seeing all these monsters and thinking, dude, this is going to come alive in Percy Jackson because Percy Jackson's all mythology. For the Percy Jackson fans out there, you will thoroughly enjoy Shazam because you will understand the mythology behind it. I know my boy,
I like the mythology.
Freddie Freeman is a Percy Jackson fan through and through.
Yeah.
I know he is because he loves mythology. There's no way. There's no way.
He knows about Arcane and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I will say my favorite dynamic was Freddie and Anthea. Honestly, I did not see Anthea or Anne. She's called Anne at first when you meet her to be bad.
We guessed it.
Well, the trailers. I didn't watch the trailer, so I knew she was in the movie, but I didn't know what her part was.
No, but as soon as in the movie theater, she was like, "Oh, I got two sisters." It was evil.
No, it was funny. Well, it was funny. Dude, Freddie just getting those bullies.
Okay, so what's up with everybody in Hollywood not having Riz in all these movies, man? No Riz.
No Riz.
My boy Otto, no Riz.
My boy Freddie had no Riz, and he pulled.
And he pulled.
But that's because I think she knew what she was doing. It's really easy to have no Riz and pull when the other girl's already has intentions towards you.
Even then, though, at the end when he like saves her from like the dragon.
Yeah, but at that point you get saved. Yeah,
but still, that's not Riz.
That's Riz. You saving a girl from a dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, on the Riz meter though, that's
up there, my boy.
If you ever save a girl from a dragon, bro, you are up there, bro. You are.
Hey, in the end, he got her though.
Yeah, but the bullies were really like watching these bullies. I'm like, who does this? Like,
I don't.
That was just such. I didn't like that because that was like the cliche stereotype bully you see in
like 80s bullies.
Yes.
And I'm like,
and even then, it didn't even seem.
Yeah,
it doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit in today's movies.
No, yeah. Well, today's culture, because like you're picking on a disabled kid, bro. Like I would have been like, bro, what are you doing, bro? He's on crutches already, and you're like beating him up for what? Like,
I like how they bent his crutch and he uses a locker to straighten it out.
Bro, I do think Freddie and Anthea made the movie though. Their little love connection was great. I could talk about them the whole movie, man. I thought it was funny that Anthea didn't know that Freddie was superhero.
Yeah.
Superhero.
Everyday man.
Everyday man.
Captain Everyday.
No, Captain Every Power.
Captain Every Power.
Oh, that's. I thought they knew they had Shazam from the first movie. Did they not? Maybe they just don't remember.
But they weren't there.
No, I know, but like they didn't call themselves Shazam, right? Like
no, they didn't have a name with the first movie. The first movie when they cut, that's where it cuts out. So what are our names? And then it just cuts to Shazam.
So like she was pretty much luring him to bring out superhero Freddy.
Yes.
And like he brings her out, and she's like so worried about Freddy. She's like, "Where's Freddy?" Because like I don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah.
And like, no sabe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, oh, damn. Because I thought she knew. I thought
I thought she knew too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how obvious, more obvious you need to make it that it's
Let
the
me
same
go-
person. Yeah, let me go around the corner and explode, and then come back out
Yeah.
a different person.
Around the other
Let me
side.
go grab him real quick.
Yeah.
Comes out without Freddy. Where's Freddy? I'm like, bro, come on.
Man, she was ready to throw it down though.
So I saw on Twitter a lot of people didn't like the ensemble cast.
I love the ensemble cast.
They
I
said
do.
that it was too many like main characters, and
Yeah,
I
I mean,
disagree.
Was there?
No, they're
I
not
don't
main
know.
characters. They're the ensemble. They're the Shazam family,
They're
bro.
the Shazam's out.
Like
Yeah.
Pedro
Jesus,
had
yeah.
his little arc, which I don't know if anybody noticed, but in the first movie, when they go into a strip club, they come back out, and he says that's not his thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, they're already setting up that he's gonna.
And then,
be
yeah,
gay.
right away at the beginning of this one, he looks at a naked dude.
I would say the only Shazam family member that didn't really have a lot was Eugene.
Yes, I agree. Eugene was like,
Was that the little Asian kid?
yeah.
I love Ross Butler. He's a great. I mean, I love him from 13 Reasons Why.
Ross.
Oh.
Yeah, Ross Butler didn't get a lot of like screen time as his Shazam guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only Shazam family member that didn't like have an arc was Eugene, because I really love Ross. Mary had the arc about going to college.
Yes.
And she
Getting
was
drunk.
trying to provide for the family because she felt like she wasn't doing much. And then Darla had the arc. Did she have an arc?
Not really. She was just a little
She
kid.
was just there.
Yeah.
She
Well, the unicorns.
The unicorns,
unicorn,
yeah, at the
Yeah,
end.
she brought out the unicorns with the Skittles. That was a funny
the
moment.
ambrosia.
That was such a product placement.
Yeah,
It really was.
I felt like this whole movie is product placement, bro.
You
I
think
saw,
so?
yeah, bro.
There was, oh yeah, what else was there? There was something else.
I felt like
Yeah.
there was something big.
Like the Skittles was
Oh,
there.
I guess
Skittles.
Eugene had the doors. He was like
But
marking
he
all
was
the
mapping,
doors.
he said he was mapping out the cave system
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
And he's already been in the labyrinth, so he should know about
Yes.
the ladies, right?
He didn't know like he just went into the labyrinth a little, but he never explored.
Yeah,
it
he never
fully.
explored. He said, it's a bunch of caves that leads to nowhere.
Nowhere.
So I mean, I felt like the ensemble was really good. I felt like everybody had their own little story and
Little
little
story.
arc that
Yeah.
to like move.
I don't know.
the
I
story
thought
forward.
it all fit perfectly.
I thought it fit perfectly.
Even the
too.
parents.
Bro, this guy was so funny.
Oh,
I always
the guy
see
at
him
the
in
beginning.
things.
Yeah.
Rizwan Manji, the actor, he's always in movies.
He's funny.
And when he was like, so they were grabbing the staff at the beginning and everything. He's like, "Hey guys, don't! What are you doing? Stop! Stop it!"
Yeah.
And
Stop
he's
it.
like, "Just let me live, please."
So-
Begging for his life.
Do we get a third Shazam movie?
Well, so like the end credit scenes, right? It's pretty much the characters from Peacemaker coming to recruit Shazam for the
Shazam.
Justice Society.
Yes.
And then on top of that, we have Mr. Mind meeting with the villain from the first Shazam. I forgot his name.
It's like it's Mark Strong who plays him.
And he finally took 2 years to come back to him with a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna take another 2 years for him to like go out and grab all the stuff and everything, which was
Probably,
really
yeah.
funny. Which I hated that they didn't like follow up with that this movie.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Mind is a multiversal villain, and he can really like open up the multiverse for Shazam to come into a DCU. Which, if they do make it Shazam 3, I think it'll be set in the DCU. Do I
Well,
think they're gonna make it? I don't think
It
so.
is the DCU. It's just the DCU.
no,
Like,
but this could be just the DCEU, like the Shazam 2, and not be part of the main universe.
The new
the
DCU.
new DCU. Shazam 3, do you think we'll get, if it happens, do you think we'll get Zachary Levi back?
Yeah, he has to come back. Why would he make
Yeah, I
it?
don't know. I wouldn't recast that. I would just keep.
Yeah, I wouldn't
keep your
recast it
characters.
either.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just get them on the same page. But Freddie makes a movie.
Yeah.
Do you think Freddie makes
Yeah.
a movie?
Yeah.
I think Freddie makes a movie. I think him as an actor is a really good actor. I'm really glad they didn't. A lot of people said he should have been Billy Batson, but the thing is that Billy Batson, the kid, doesn't get a lot of screen time.
No.
His character gets screen
Yeah,
time.
A lot of.
So
yeah.
he can help move the movie and make the movie better.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, so like that's why like everybody was like, oh, he should have been, but no, he should not, because he would have had less scenes.
less
Because
scenes.
Zachary Levi is getting the scenes
Yeah.
as Shazam. Like that's the main.
And then one other thing I wanted to bring up
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't see a lot of people talking about is Wonder Woman a god?
yeah,
Is she considered
she's
a god?
a demigod.
Yeah.
A demigod.
Yeah, her father's Zeus.
Yeah, her father is Zeus. I know that.
Right.
But she's a demigod. That doesn't make her a full god. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's half a god. Demi is half.
Yeah, I know what demi is. But the way they were, the way they were talking about her at the end, they were insinuating she was a full god. Which
I
you
don't
know.
know.
I mean, she could be. I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she's not a demigod. She also, demigods don't have to be god and human. It could be
Yeah.
god and minor god.
Yeah,
God and demigod, you know?
Yeah.
But oh my God. I
She's
was
not
gonna-
a full god. That's
She's probably like 95% guy.
I have this cool thing that
Ancestry. This video is brought to you by Ancestry.com.
that's so
She has, she has
Us get sued.
1%
Dude,
African.
that would be a great product placement. Ancestry, hit us up. I can put it in the video. But no, I was gonna say, you know what would have made this movie would would be, I really thought Wonder Woman was going to come in and help during the battle. I don't think she like needed to like destroy the dragon. I think that's Shazam. Because like, you know how people always talk about how, why aren't there the other heroes helping? Why aren't they like there?
Yes.
This like with bringing up Wonder Woman throughout the movie and mentioning her coming in at the end to like fight the monsters and help the people would have not been out of place because we've already brought her up and she's part
she
of
could
this.
have helped like evacuate. I
We
guess.
know she's in the world.
Yeah,
somewhere.
we know, and we know that her world's the gods, and that's what I'm saying. She could have helped. Like she didn't have to be part of the main battle. She could have helped evacuate.
Yeah, because she knows about the Daughters of Atlas.
Right.
Yeah, she does because she knows about Zeus and Atlas, and she knows about all the gods.
She knows about the little.
This
cloud
isn't
world.
to pick at the movie. I'm just saying it would have been cool to see
Yes.
her.
The end credit scene where they recruit him to the Justice Society.
Yeah.
Who is in the current Justice Society?
Well, definitely not Dr. Fate.
I mean, it can be a different, like, it's just a helmet, you know?
Definitely not Ken Connors.
Kent Nelson.
That's Clark Kent, huh? That's his Connor Kent is the
You're thinking about Kurt Connors, the lizard from Spider-Man.
I'm not thinking about Kurt Connors. I'm definitely not thinking about the lizard from Spider-Man.
That's his name, Kurt Connors. That's like Dr. Kurt Connors.
What was your question? Sorry.
Who's bringing up random ass shit?
Who's the lineup
That's what makes
for?
this work.
Who's the lineup for the Justice Society?
Hawkman
Because he's essentially
and
immortal.
Shazam.
And Shazam.
And that's all you need, baby.
And
Well, Adam Man.
Peacemaker.
No, he's not. He's not a hero.
but he can.
He's definitely not a
He
hero.
can be part of. I mean, look at
Part
the.
of the Suicide Squad.
You think so?
To be
Okay.
honest, yeah.
Suicide
Well,
Squad.
here's the thing. I don't even think there's going to be a thing anymore. Because here's the if you bring Shazam into DCU, you kind of have to explain Black Adam, and they're for sure never bringing back The Rock because The Rock wants his own thing.
Yeah. So who's in this Justice Society? Hawkman and Shazam.
I think they're scrapping the whole thing.
There is no more society.
Cyclone and Atom Smasher.
At the Atom,
The Atom Smasher.
not just the.
He's
Atom.
Atom Smasher. He's not the Atom. The Atom is a different person.
The Atom is Ray Palmer, isn't
Yeah.
that his uncle?
No, Ray Palmer's not his uncle.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the Atom Smasher is he's the one that was played by Edge, Adam Copeland. He in the Flash. That's
yes.
Atom Smasher.
Yes.
The Atom is different from
Yes.
Atom Smasher right there. Yeah, Atom Smasher.
Yeah.
That's his. So that's Atom Smasher. The Atom. See, that's Atom Smasher right there. And then the Atom.
Just look up versus the Atom. Pop up the same.
No, I could just put the Atom, and that's the Atom.
Okay.
So yeah. So
Same color palette too. That's weird.
So we have the Atom. Well, we have the Atom and Atom Smasher. So
Same color palette and same powers essentially.
yeah. Or maybe that Ray Palmer is his uncle, but I don't think.
I don't
so.
know. I
don't
can't
think it
remember Black Adam to be honest. That movie was forgettable. All right, guys. Well, that was our review of Shazam 2: Fury of the Gods. Let us know down below in the comments what you thought about the movie. Where do you think the DCU is going forward, and how excited are you for Shazam 3? We'll see you guys next time.
Adios, Death Poppers.
This is